In today's video, we are going to be attempting to survive 100 hours in hardcore Minecraft. I have no idea if this is even possible, surviving 100 hours in hardcore Minecraft. Let's see if we can survive. I wonder if we can get a horse. You're terrible. You're like the slowest horse in the game. At least tell me you're a good jumper. You witnessed nothing. Okay, we're just gonna not acknowledge this even happened. That was terrible. This is the area that I want to live in this world. I love a good jungle biome. Jungle wood is my favorite and I want to build in this area. I think the best thing to do is probably clear some of this area and go mining so we can actually get some gear. So we can actually not die, because that would be terrible to die in the first episode. So let's clear this area and get some more tools. Now that this area is cleared out, I see some caves, so I'm going to have a bit of a nosy and see what's in them, and hopefully you can get some more gear. Ow, ow, ow. Okay. Okay. I forgot how much damage stuff does in hardcore without any armor. I hate it here. Oh. I feel like I'm going to have a creeper drop my head over here. This looks nice and 25 minutes in and we're mining our first diamond. That's crazy. Oh, you kidding, right? Don't worry, I'm just about to be full diamond before the hour hits. Just casual. You're joking. Oh my god. I was joking. But apparently Minecraft, it just blessed me. I swear to God, I cannot make this stuff up. I almost feel bad about mining all these because I don't have fortune. But who needs fortune when you just have fortune luck? 14 diamonds, you've got to be joking me. I'm just gonna keep going. Can't stop now. Oh, oh, oh. Oh. It's like, how much do I care about these diamonds? Because there's a spider right there. Just about to be on the first hour, and I'd say this is a pretty successful mining trip. In the first hour of this world, we already have 38 diamonds. This world is genuinely so good. This seed is insane. I found a spawner right beside the actual base. I don't know what this is going to be. Oh god. This is good. Now we have a skeleton spawner, which is my personal favorite of all of them. So this is right beside the base. We can actually build a nice skeleton spawner. I think I'm going to start leveling off this area since we need to actually build here, and I'm going to start some starter farms over here so we can get some more food. We have this area cleared out, but I want to make the skelly farm that we found with the spawner, but I realized to do that we actually need soul sand, so we need to go to the nether. Knowing my luck, this portal is going to be absolutely terrible. It's going to be awful. I'm terrible with these things. Oh, please don't die. Okay, so we spawned right on top of the edge. Okay, if we would have walked that direction, we would have been dead. Perfect. This is all we need. This is all I came for. Oh, okay. We're gone. We're gone. We're leaving. We're leaving. Oh, okay, we're not leaving. Ow, ow, ow. I don't feel comfortable going on this bridge. Do you? I don't. I can't see anything. Please, sir, please. Oh no, this is not what I need or want. This is not how I die in this world. I'm not meant to die at all. We got the soul sands. We can actually build this skeleton farm now. Let's go and get this done because, oh, I do not want to do that again. Oh my god. Oh. This, I have that I'm recording. I have that I'm recording. This is my first time. You've got to be joking me. No, someone had to be playing a prank on Grian. Are you joking? I've never fished before. I'm actually speechless. I did that. I decided to do this as a joke of being like, imagine if I got a mending book, my first attempt. There's no, I'm actually speechless. Oh my god. There's no way. There's no way. Am I hallucinating? There's no way. There's actually no way. There's no way. I'm actually shaking. Oh my god. Oh my god. What the hell? Okay, so mending book aside, this is it finished. It's very bare bones. We'll decorate this in a future episode. I have a way up and out. This isn't very pretty. This is where my actual base in future episodes is going to be, around here, so this will be covered up and look a lot better. Now that I've finished exploring, I'm going to start gathering some materials so we can actually build this starter base. So I dug this massive hole, and you might be wondering why I'm doing this. I'm going to be filling this with water once we dig down one more, I think, and then we can actually start building the structure here. So this is the base so far. I'm liking how it is. We still need to fill up this actual river. I'm thinking about adding some actual rocks around here to make it more realistic, and I've started to mark out some of the stuff that's going to be in here. This is it pretty much done. Now there's tons of details actually missing, but if you look at the timer, we're coming up on the 10-hour mark, which is how long I plan on recording for each episode, so we cannot actually get everything finished in this episode. So this is pretty much everything done. The grass is still growing and we have the animals in now, and we do need to finish some of these things in a future episode, but I even have the interior kind of done. It's a very simple, very basic, enough storage to do us for a while as well. I had a lot of fun doing this, and I hope you guys enjoyed watching today's video. In the next episode, we're going to tackle doing our nether portal design, and I'm really excited about that, so I hope you guys are looking forward to it too. In today's video, in the 100 hours in hardcore Minecraft, I want to do a few things. Starting off, I want to get out of this iron armor and get some diamond armor so that we're better protected so we won't actually die. Which is easy enough with some of the diamonds that we got from last episode. We can create some basic bits of armor. The second thing I want to do in today's episode is finish off some of the structures we didn't get to finish in the first episode. And finally, we're going to build our nether portal and hopefully kill the wither. That's right, in today's video we're going to be building our nether portal design and hopefully, if everything goes to plan, killing the wither and not dying in the process. But first, we need to actually gather some materials so we can finish off the starbase. Okay, so this is the little shed build done. It's very simple, and I just put my enchanter inside. This is not fully done, so we can't actually fully enchant stuff, but this is good enough for me. The next thing I'm going to do is enchant some of my gear and then gather more materials so we can actually start building our nether portal design. Now that we finally have most of the materials gathered, I think it's about time we start to actually build this nether portal. This is the nether portal pretty much finished. It's a very simple design. It doesn't really match the actual base, but I'm happy with how this looks. It fits in with the jungle, and the only thing left to do is to actually light this nether portal. I think that just tops it off and makes it look even better. We have the exact same nether portal spawn, but I'm happy with how the portal turned out. And now the next thing that we're going to do on the list for today's video is try get some wither skeleton skulls and get a beacon. The next step that we're going to do is try to get looting tree on a sword so we can get some wither skeleton skulls before the end of this video. Sadly, we are going to have to trade for this looting tree. I've been attempting to get it in the enchanting table, but I've been having no luck, so we are going to have to work with villagers. I'm not going to lie, that was way easier than I actually expected to get a looting tree, but now that we have it, we can finally farm some wither skeleton skulls to defeat the wither in today's video. Okay, we're here. We have the wither skeleton skulls. I have some precautions. Hopefully I don't die. I just realized my armor's kind of broken, but I was going to do this and hope that we do not die because I'm going to be so sad if this is how this series ends so quickly. Don't question me about this stuff. I'm paranoid. I don't want to die. I'm gonna do this. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I'm terrified. I'm so terrified. I don't think I made this tunnel long enough. Nope. Oh my god. Watch me die to a skeleton. I think I would have died if I didn't eat that notch apple. If I'm being entirely serious, I think I would have died. And just like that, we have a beacon. Obviously, we do not have a full powered beacon in today's video. I didn't plan on doing that. I just planned on actually getting the beacon, which we have. For today's video, I had the goal of getting full diamond armor and tools and getting some enchantments, which we did. Finishing some stuff up around the base, like the little shade and some other details. Building our nether portal design and killing the wither, which we pretty much have all of those things done. And some extra little stuff here and there. Overall, I'm having a lot of fun in this series, and this video was a lot of fun to do. But if you guys want to know a little bit of a sneak peek on what episode 3 is going to be, it's going to be villagers. I hate to say it, but we need better enchantments, and the easiest way to do that is just villager trading, so that's what we're going to do in the next episode. But if you guys want to suggest builds that I can do around this area and other stuff you want to see in this series, let me know in the comment section. In today's video, in the 100 hours in hardcore Minecraft, we're going to be building a jungle temple and filling it with a bunch of villagers. That is right, we are finally going to be working with villagers. Enchanting with the regular enchantment table is just not working out for me, and I don't want to die. So we're going to finally work with villagers in today's video. First, we need to actually go gather some materials to build this villager trading hall. Let's go. I've gathered a bunch of materials. I have no idea if this is actually going to be enough. If it's not enough, I'm going to be really upset, if I'm going to be completely honest with you. I've decided we're going to build it out past here. I have plans for the actual future base over in this direction that you cannot see, but we're going to be building the jungle temple right here, and then there's a village over there which you can easily get the villagers here. I say easily, but you can't really do anything with villagers easily because they're just annoying. But anyway, enough rambling, we're going to start the time lapse and build this jungle temple. And this is the jungle temple done. I'm happy with how this build turned out. I think it looks cool. But now we have to do the painful part, which is actually get the villagers up here. Hopefully this won't take too long. Villagers can be very tricky and annoying, so wish me luck. Okay, so this is the design pretty much done. I'm going to have another layer on here and maybe even over here in the future. But for now, this is what we have going on. We have 4 villagers here for some bucks, and then we just have basic trades. We can get some emeralds. Eventually, if we need to, we can even use the actual pyramid as more villager trading space. But for now, this is fine. This was not as bad as I thought it was going to be. The villagers actually cooperated, so it's pretty easy to move them over. We need to actually make a villager breeder, which we might do in a future episode as well, just so we can get some more villagers and be secure with, our population. But overall, I'm happy with this pyramid. I kind of put off doing this because I really didn't want to build it, but I like how it turned out. There's a few details that I need to do, some leaves, and I need to wait until the grass will fully grow. But other than that, I genuinely really enjoy this build, and it just works right for my villagers. Hi, hello, my name is Jamie and welcome back to 100 Hours in Hardcore Minecraft. It's been a while since I've been in this world, and in the last episode we finished our jungle temple, which is actually a villager trading hall. But for today's video I have big plans. We're going to finally start building our mega base. For today's video I want to not only get better gear with the villager trading hall so we can fight the ender dragon next episode, I want to actually start work on the mega base and have at least one structure of it finished. This is probably going to take a few hours for me. It's a lot of trees. It's going to take a few minutes for you. Let's jump straight into a time lapse and get all these trees gone. Okay, so this is the entire area cleared off. Now, I don't know if I mentioned this in other episodes, but the base is going to go over the river, and then the main massive part of the base is going to be here. But I'm going to need to finally get a silk touch pickaxe, which means working with those villagers up there. We need to get some silk touch and gather a bunch of materials. I literally just re-rolled the trade. Okay, wow, I thought that was going to take a while. I just did that first try. Cool. What is with this world? For those who don't know, in my first episode, I started fishing, right? And I did one fish. And guess what I got? I got a mending book. For context, this was right around the time that Grian on Hermitcraft was struggling to get a mending book, and I got a first try in this world. Oh my god. Oh. I'm recording. I'm recording. This is my first time. You've got to be joking me. No, someone had to be playing a prank on Grian. Are you joking? I've never fished before. I'm actually speechless. I did that. I decided to do this as a joke of being like, imagine if I got a mending book, my first attempt. I'm actually speechless. Oh my god. There's no way. There's no way. Am I hallucinating? There's no way. There's actually no way. There's no way. I'm actually shaking. Oh my god. Oh my god. What the hell? Okay, so with this entire area cleared off and all the materials brought over, which we're definitely going to need to kill the End Dragon next episode because I need some shulker boxes because this is just not working with the chest. To get all these materials over here takes so long, so we definitely need to get some shulker boxes in the next episode. But we're going to start construction on the base and hopefully we can get it finished in today's episode. Okay, so this is the build pretty much finished. It doesn't have an interior, and I'm not going to lie, I've been struggling a lot with the interior, so we're not going to build it in today's episode. But as a building, it is finished. And again, I want to mention that the rest of this is going to come out here and connect over here in future episodes. So we're not actually done, and there's a lot more for this base to go, but this is the first structure. But with the build done, it's time to start preparing for next episode. We need to upgrade our gear, and I even want to add in some pathways to connect the builds from old episodes. So we sort of have a flow throughout the world, and it kind of connects everything together a little bit. I'm even thinking of actually adding a massive crop field here on the SMP that I'm in. I just after finishing the massive farm base, and I said in that last episode that I'm kind of jealous that that's in the SMP and not one of my own worlds. So I thought, why not torture myself even more by doing it again, but in this world. So we're going to plant some crops, clear up this area a little bit, and prepare for future builds and next episode, killing the Ender Dragon. Okay, so we have the pathway in. Now I want to stress this is a very, very rough path and it's going to change, and this is just laying out of where I actually want the path to go. So this shape is not final, but I think this kind of gets the vibe that I was kind of wanting, connecting all the builds together. I think over here is where we're going to start the wheat farm, and then we can just expand it if we need to, and then we're going to get some upgrades for our armor. Okay, so this is pretty much everything done. We have our little pathway in, we have the start of the wheat farm, and we have the first building for our main base finished. I also managed to upgrade my armor. It's not fully good, it's only protection 3, but I think this is going to be good enough to kill the Ender Dragon. We also got Infinity as well, so I'm feeling pretty confident that we can kill the Ender Dragon next episode. I have some ideas for the interior that we're probably going to do next episode as well. Overall, I've had a lot of fun playing on this world again, and I'm glad to be back in this Let's Play. If you have any ideas for the Let's Play, builds you want to do, farms you want to see, let me know in the comment section below. But I hope you guys enjoyed. As I was there, peace. Hi, hello, welcome back to the 100 hours in hardcore Minecraft. It has been a minute since we've been in this world, and I have some news and updates to share. Last episode we built the first structure in our base, and I think it came out pretty good. But But at the end of last episode, I was talking about how I wanted to have this entire area be a wheat field and add in pathways and do some extra detailing, and I did some of that stuff off camera. As you can see, I did some extra pathways, but I also added in a bunch of stuff. I added in the next markers for the rest of the base and of course the massive wheat field. I also added in these areas which have tons of different stuff, flowers, berries. Over here we even have some other stuff as well. Some pink ones, purple ones, orange and red. This entire area is looking very different from last episode, but I'm absolutely loving how it came out and I'm liking how this area is developing so far. In today's episode we're going to be working on another part of the base, another structure, and we're going to be exploring the world since I actually finally updated it to the newest version. We have the Troll Chambers, the Pill Garden, and the spring update to explore. I finally updated the world. It took me long enough, but we're finally here. And I think some of the new stuff in the spring update will work so well around this base. Today was originally meant to be killing the Ender Dragon, but I'm going to tackle trying to get a Troll Chamber and see if we can hopefully not die and get some good loot. I've been honestly really looking forward to playing and just been in the mood to play a bunch of Minecraft, so we're just going to jump straight into the time lapse and finally get this build done. Okay, so this is the build done. Again, there's going to be another part of the build over here. This is actually going to be the biggest part of it, and it's going to connect to what we did last episode. We need to put in the door, but overall I'm genuinely happy with how the build looks in this area. We have a nice little pathway and it looks very grand, and I'm loving the entire look of this area. Also, I will admit that my heart died when I fell off the build. If we didn't upgrade our armor last episode, it would have been game over. It would have been dead. We would have been screwed. My heart dropped. I paused the game for a few minutes there. I freaked out. But anyway, enough rambling on. In today's episode, we're not only building this structure, we're going to try and explore and defeat a Troll Chamber. Not only that, we want to go explore and find stuff in the spring update and stuff like that to decorate the base some even more. So let's stop wasting time and talking and let's go explore and try find some of these new features. It's so pretty. I don't know where I'd use this. Okay, that's me just being stupid. Yeah, okay, that's on me. I didn't think that one through. I love this though. I love these grass, these dry grass. Really good. Nice one, Mojang. I love this. Oh, okay, so these clouds are terrifying when it's thunder and rain. Oh, that's terrifying. I hate this. I hate everything about this. Oh, hello. I hate everything. Okay, so I found a chamber. No idea how big it is. Oh. Oh no. Please don't hurt me. I have like no room in my goddamn inventory. I come in here so unprepared, but prepared at the same time. Hello? Okay, the head can go. I don't need the head. How do I do this again? Oh! That was a waste. I shouldn't have done that. Ow! Okay, this might be the dumbest thing that I'm doing, and if I die here, we die here. Oh yeah, this was stupid. Really stupid idea, but at least it's not like shooting me. Skeletons. So this is everything we got from the trial chambers. Not too good, but also not the absolute worst. There's some stuff in here that we can use for sure. Also some of the other stuff that we got from collecting out the new stuff, the bushes. Oh, I love these bushes. But anyway, we got this part of the base done in today's episode, and I'm happy with how this entire thing is turning out with these two towers. I think that's going to be all we have time for in today's video. I know probably a shorter video again, but I had a lot of fun playing on this and even doing some stuff off camera like these bits here and the wheat farm. It's been a lot of fun and I enjoyed playing in today's episode. Next episode we're probably going to get back on track with actually killing the ender dragon and doing some other stuff. I have some base plans to develop some other areas around here I think are pretty lacking, so I'm excited to do that next episode as well. But I think for now I'm going to definitely repair my gear because this is going to break and we can't have this breaking next episode. So I'm going to fix up my gear for next episode, and I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Hey guys, I'm Jimmy. Welcome back to the 100 hours in hardcore Minecraft. In today's video, I'm very excited. We're doing some important stuff in today's episode. We are finally going to be killing the ender dragon. I know episode 6 and we haven't done that yet, but we're doing it in today's episode. Not only that, we are also starting some other projects around the base. I have 2 builds here that we're going to be doing in today's video. But before we actually kill the ender dragon, I'm going to go build this first part of this project right now, right here. And then after that, we'll actually go kill the ender dragon and get our elytra. So let's go. Okay, so this is the build done. This isn't everything we're going to be doing in today's episode, obviously. I didn't actually mention, but we're going to be building a custom tree over here, which is directly in line sight of eyesight of this area. We're higher around the distance, obviously, but I think this custom tree will really pull this little island over here together. Yeah, I really like this sort of little island over here by itself. Nice little coop over here. We'll have maybe some animals. I'll plant some other crops in here. But enough about that. Now that we have this build actually done, I'm going to stop procrastinating and finally go and kill the Ender Dragon. That is right, we're about to go kill the Ender Dragon, get our Elytra, and hopefully not die. He already shot me. I literally can't see anything. My render distance is so low, I actually can't see. There we go, I can actually see now. Okay, let's not do that again and fail. Let's not. My confidence was sky high there and it could have got me killed. I'm just that good. Oh, I'm just that good. You don't want to come near me because you know my shots are great. See, this is why you need to run away. Because if you don't, you're screwed. Now that we have the Ender Dragon killed, let's go get our Elytra. Okay, we found one very early, but it does not seem to have a boat. Oh, I did not realize we actually had one of these rooms in here. Okay. I'm going to die by these guys. What the actual hell? I've never seen a chest like this before in my life. This site is beautiful. It takes me so long to find one and then I find two right beside each other. Okay, so we are finally back at the base and this is pretty much everything that we got in the end. So we finally have the Ender Dragon killed. About time. Episode 6. Took me long enough. Now that we have the Ender Dragon killed and our Elytra, it's time to turn our attention back to this area. Been a while since I've done a custom tree, so I'm kind of nervous, but I think it's going to be worth it. And I plan on doing more around this area as well to tie it all in. But today we're just doing the one. But enough talking, let's actually get building and build this custom tree. Okay, so I kind of may have made the tree a bit too big. It kind of looks like it's falling over. I told my sister, I showed it to her, and she kind of laughed at me and said she hated it, but I think it's okay. I really could have done a better design. Again, trees are not like my specialty. I'm not the best at doing this. It kind of does look like a big palm tree. It's meant to just look like a different type of jungle tree. I don't know. I'm not going to remove it, but I definitely think it's in the wrong place and that it's a bit too big, but I do like it. I just don't think it was the best decision for this entire space. I think maybe a smaller one around here could have been better, but I am happy with how this area looks. Overall, I genuinely am happy with today's episode. I'm glad that we finally killed the Ender Dragon and I'm glad we got some more base upgrades done and just added to the general area and vibe of this place. I am 90% sure that next episode is going to be the big part of the base, but I don't know when the episode is going to be coming out since I start back at university, but I am going to try playing more often and get more episodes out for you. So hopefully we will have that episode before the end of the year, but yeah. If you guys have any suggestions on what you think I should add to the base, or if you're just enjoying the Let's Play so far, let me know in the comment section below. Anyway, I'll see you there. Peace. In today's video, we are back in the 100 hours in hardcore Minecraft. Last episode we did the build behind us, and honestly I'm still not the absolute happiest with the tree, but we're just going to ignore that for now. In today's video we are working on this build, which I'm kind of dreading building because it's so big and it's tall and it's chunky and it's 4 walls and it's just so much, and I'm excited though. This is the biggest part of the build. There is some details we're not going to do in today's episode, but we're going to get this done in today's video. Last episode we also finally killed the Ender Dragon and got our Elytra, so we can fly around our base now. But one more thing I actually want to do in today's episode is build an Enderman farm. I have a design and it's not the most elegant design or biggest farm, but it will be good enough for us so we can actually fix all of our broken tools and armor and get our stuff properly kitted out. I have already gathered a bunch of the materials that we actually need for this build, so hopefully we have enough stuff. We're just going to jump straight into it and get part of this build actually done. Okay, so this is the main chunk of it built. Honestly, wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. I was kind of dreading building this because it's so big, but I think it turned out pretty well. Now I do want to say this is not the build actually done. There is going to be another bit connecting it to this and a bridge going across here. But we're not doing that in today's episode, but overall, I think this looks pretty cool. But now that we have the actual build done, it's time to go build our Enderman farm because my armor and tools are desperate. I need to get mending on stuff and I need to fix this stuff. I'm losing my mind over here. I keep creating more and more pickaxes because they all keep breaking. So let's go get this sorted out and build our Enderman farm. Okay, so it's been a minute since we've actually got this done, and I thought it's about time I actually show you it. I might have decorated it a little bit with some heads, as you can see, but this is the Enderman farm, and it surprisingly is actually good. When I built this, I really didn't think it's going to be this good, but it's pretty damn good. Overall, I'm genuinely happy with how this farm turned out. If you want to build it yourself, you can check it out in the description of this video. Overall though, I had a lot of fun doing this episode and we got a decent amount of work done, and I already have a bunch of ideas what we're going to do in the next episode. Kind of crazy that we are so far into this. We're so close to getting 100 hours. I cannot wait. I just have so many plans for this world in general. Oh, I'm so excited. Hey guys, I'm Jamie. Welcome back to the 100 hours in hardcore Minecraft. We did this build last episode and our Enderman farm. Adding this little section helped me actually do an interior, and this is an interior that I have done before, but I really like it, and I made some changes and I just think it works so well for this base. I even managed to get some dogs and some cats. Like, look at that cat. It's so cute. Oh, hello. But yeah, this is plenty of storage, and of course then we can come over here, which is the new section that I just built, and then we can come down here into the basement. Heading upstairs real quick, you can see that we have a bedroom, and then I even did a little bit more work up here as well and have this little room here as well. If I go into free cam, you can be able to see that there's some empty floors, but this main floor is where it's going to connect to this structure. But enough about that. That is not what we're doing in today's episode. We are going to be adding a new structure to the mountain back over here. I already have all the materials gathered, so let's jump straight into this time lapse and get this build done. So this is the build done. I'm pretty happy with how this ended up turning out. I think it's a cool addition. And if you go into free cam a little bit, I think it just fits overall in this general area as well. But as you can see, this is the Ender Dragon Egg room. I think this overall design is very simple and it works very well, and this is exactly what I wanted. A nice little place to put our Ender Dragon Egg and just some other stuff like the head and some decorations. Overall, I'm happy with this design and I like how it turned out. And I also have been doing other stuff like this. I don't know if I actually like it, but I think this just adds a little bit to this area as well. Maybe we'll do something over here in future episodes. But that is this episode done. This is a very small episode compared to others, but I kind of wanted to do a smaller one and get some smaller projects done instead of constantly working on the main base. But next episode, we are going to continue to work over here and actually add the sections to connect all this together. Welcome back to the 100 Hours in Hardcore Minecraft. Today's episode is episode 9, and today's video we're going to be working on some final touches around the base. In the last episode we built this tower up here on the mountain, finally giving some stuff up here near our starter base. This area was annoying me because I just didn't have anything actually up here. So we did this last episode, which turned out pretty well. Last episode I showed you guys this potato area that I put down, and I still don't know if I like it, but my sister suggested adding another area on the opposite side. We're down here, and I kind of like how it looks together. It balances each other out and makes this area feel a whole lot more finished out and just fleshed out, and I kind of like how it looks. We're going to be building the final two things that connect our builds together. We have two sort of bridges that we have to do, which will connect both of our builds together and complete this entire area. We're also going to do some more interiors in the base as well, but I already have all the materials gathered, so let's go and waste no more time and jump straight into this time lapse. Let's go. So the replay recording kind of glitched out and I didn't get the full replay of the build, but this is pretty much it done. This is the joining bit to these two builds and of course the bridge. One other thing that you've seen in the replays was the interiors. I finished all of them. I think this was in the last episode I showed this off, but in case you haven't seen it, this is the interior of the main floor and we have some little pets. My sister actually is the one that named all these animals. I always let her do that whenever I have animals in Minecraft. But these are the new rooms that I added. This is kind of like a potion room. That's very basic. Oh my god, I'm falling. Very basic, nothing too complicated. I didn't spend too much time on this, as you can see. I was running out of ideas, so this is like a jukebox, generic room. I don't know. There's not really much you can do in this. And then of course this room is just a mirror of the bottom floor, and it just is sort of a lobby that I can come over here. Excuse the bad frame rate, I have my render distance cranked up right now just to get the full picture of the base, which I have to say from this angle I think it has to be my favourite because I love this. This base is nothing like I actually thought it was going to be when I started as 100 hours. But damn, do I love this area. This is my favorite base I've done in Minecraft in years. I just think this area looks so cool. I think next episode I might work on some small final project and some final tiny details around the base that I want to do. And then we might just do a montage of all the funny moments and everything that happened over the course of this 100 hours in this world. And then that's it. We're done. We've completed it. I don't really know what else I can do for the base. I kind of finished it. So yeah, let me know in the comment section below if you enjoyed this video, if you enjoyed this series so far, if you're enjoying the base, if you think it looks cool, and if you have any ideas that I can build in the final episode, let me know in the comment section below. Okay, after giving it some thought, I literally don't have anything else to do in this world. I'm trying to think of something that I can do for an episode 10, but this base is pretty much done. I don't have anything else to do. There's no more details or any builds that I want to do, especially right now being the last episode. There's no point starting something big or crazy. That just wouldn't make any sense. I also think this is a good time to mention that I'm actually going to continue playing on this world. From now on, when I actually start that, it's going to be called Stories from the Hollow. Instead, it's just going to be a casual, small let's play that I occasionally upload on and do builds and just sort of have some fun. And I'm going to just continue playing in this world and just have different builds and areas and have it all connected eventually in the future. I hope to look back in this world in like 5 years and just have tons of different bases and have them all linked up in the nether and everything, and just be able to have a world that I continuously play on instead of starting over constantly, because I really have a bad problem with that. I have so many worlds and I don't finish them or I don't play on them very long, and instead of doing that, I just think having one world is honestly a good idea, and I think this is a pretty good world to start doing that. But enough of me rambling on about the future. Let's look at the past and look at the funniest moments we had so far in this world. Let's go. I wonder if we can get a horse. You're terrible. You're like the slowest horse in the game. At least tell me you're a good jumper. You witnessed nothing. Okay, we're just gonna not acknowledge this even happened. Okay. Okay. I forgot how much damage stuff does in hardcore without any armor. Perfect. This is all we need. This is all I came for. Oh, okay. We're gone. We're gone. We're leaving. We're leaving. Oh, okay. We're not leaving. Oh my god. Oh. This, I have that I'm recording. I have that I'm recording. This is my first time. You've got to be joking me. No, someone had to be playing a prank on Grian. Are you joking? I've never fished before. I'm actually speechless. I decided to do this as a joke, being like, imagine if I got a mending book, my first attempt. There's no, I'm actually speechless. Oh my god. There's no way. There's no way. Am I hallucinating? There's no way. There's actually no way. There's no way. I'm actually shaking. It's so pretty. I don't know where I'd use this. Okay, that's me just being stupid. Yeah, okay, that's on me. I didn't think that one through. I love this though. I love these grass, these dry grass. Really good. Nice one, Mojang. I love this. Oh, okay, so these clouds are terrifying when it's thunder and rain. Oh, that's terrifying. I hate this. I hate everything about this. Oh, hello. Oh, I'm just that good. You don't want to come near me because you know my shots are great. See, this is why you need to run away. Because if you don't, you're screwed. So those are the funniest moments that I honestly don't know, because I'm recording this before I actually did the funny moments, so I have no idea what I've shown. Again, I really love the base. I love how it turned out. I love this world in general, but I just don't have anything else to do in today's episode for the last episode, so I just thought showing you guys some funny moments was the best option. You have no idea when the Stories from the Hollow is going to start and when I'm actually going to move to a new location in this world. And when I say move, I mean I'm going to get rid of everything that I have. I'm going to leave it here. I'm going to start over like a brand new survival in a different location in this world. I don't know when that's going to happen or when the first episode is actually going to come out, but it will eventually. But I do hope you guys enjoyed the 100 hours in hardcore Minecraft. Anyway, I'm gonna go edit this video and get it out.